Hey everybody, just wanted to show you my little Halloween decoration I had at my work. Nothing really all too special. Just had Cujo, my rat, and then I picked this up at Walgreens. It was a pretty decent looking skull. And this is my Xerox Color 550 that I get to use at work for our high-speed color copying. And so yeah, just a little Halloween decoration for at the shop. And then let's go ahead and show you some of the other equipment I get to work at the shop here, and we'll go on from there. Alright, so what we got here is a Epson Pro GS6000. It's a solvent based wide format printer, and we use this to print posters, window cling, vinyl, and pretty much that's what we've mostly been doing for customers here. We also do canvases and long mesh banners. The machine does a pretty good job, and for like I said, it is a solvent, which is nice to have at a big print shop. And not only do we have one of those, we have two. And then over on the other end there we have two other Epson printers, a 9800 and a 9880. And those two Epson printers over there, we use that for our artisan prints, for printing our scan images of artisan artwork and then reproducing it onto canvas board or any other material that the customer asks for. So yeah, we have 4 nice Epson printers available for our customers to print to. But for our production part, the solvent ones are used, and then these two here are our archival ink printers. Again, like we use that for our artisan print reproductions. And then this is our other big machine that we have available at the shop. This is a Arizona 550 from Alsay, and it's a flatbed printer. We use this to print on directly to foam core, styrene, gatorboard, Dibond, and does a really good job for all the pieces that we do. And basically how this works, if no one's ever seen a flatbed printer like this, these little pinholes that you see here sucks in air, so that holds the media down when the print head, which is this device right here, this is the print head, when it moves back and forth, it applies the ink, and that holds these pinholes with the air suction, holds the media down so it doesn't slip. So yeah, this is our Arizona 550, and today we just did a neat print on clear window vinyl. And what we did, we laid down a white opaque ink for the parts that we wanted to stay solid on the clear window cling, and then printed color on top of that. And with the Arizona 550, basically what it does is when it lays down its ink, it cures it right away with a UV light. So it's pretty much instantly dried when printed. Now in this dark room right now is our cutter. This is what we use to cut our jobs that we print on the flatbed for the Arizona 550. And all the material that we cut has, like, these are scraps that we have, but they all have these little dots to help us register our machine for when cutting out squares, circular items, lettering. We've done lettering, we've done snowflakes, and some of this material, like this material here, is roughly an 1/8 inch thick of plastic, clear plastic. This just has a paper back to it, gets peeled off. And then there's some Dibond, and we got some thick 1/2 inch material too that we've printed onto a 1/2 inch plastic. And then we just got a little bandsaw as well to work with. But yeah, this is our cutter, our eye cutter. So this here is my other work area, I spend half my day here as well, and it's a cutter. This is the particular brand name here is a Lawson cutter, and you can see I left a mess here. I was the last one who used it. And clean that up. But as for all cutters, it's pretty decent. I've worked with many different cutters over the year, and there's a lot of combinations that are involved with trying to get a perfect cut. It's how the machine that you're printing to, how it lines up for printing. Like the Xerox 550, color 550 I'm using right now, doesn't hold registration all too well. So with that lack of registration, it makes it hard to do two-sided printing and have it all cut out perfect. No matter, some days it's good, some days it's bad. Just doesn't. I'm used to it though, so I just try to do the best I can with the tools I have at hand. But yeah, this is our. It's got an old. I mean, most cutters, the newer ones, they all have digital things that you just push in the button, and it will adjust the back here, so you can slide in your paper. And then safety features. There's two buttons. You have to press both those in order for the blade to come down. If you only press one, the blade won't come down. And then this little foot pedal here, push that down, and basically it brings down this bar in the back here that helps hold the media. And then this blade here, this is the blade actually, will come down and then cut the media. So yeah, this is our cutter that we have. So here's our Suma S160 cutter. Just recently learned how to use this. Never used one before. And this is what we use to cut out our decorative vinyl and stickers. Some extras I have here. And basically, there's this one. This one's already been weeded. And basically what weeding means is that there's material in between here that got pulled away from the stickers, and normally we would just cut these down in strips and roll them up for the customer. And then so this particular one here was printed on the solvents, the SG6000s Epsons. And then these two, just like the iCutter, will have a mark on the end on all four corners, and then I use that to register the artwork with my cut file that I have set up, and does a pretty decent job. Here's the sample of what I mean by the mark. Be just I use a 1/4 inch squares on mine, and then this machine here, since I usually work with cut sheets, they tend to curl a lot, and so I just taped some paper on the back. There's 3 of them, so when the paper slides down, it doesn't hit right into the roller or roll underneath and come out on this side, so that just helps guide it out. So yeah, that's basically it. There's some more stickers, some extras I got there in case I screwed up on a cut. But that's yeah, this is our S160 cutter. I call it the plotter. I think it's called an iCut. But yep.